A 90,000 crowd see Hill and Clark again first away from the usual front grid positions. Home ground Gurney also up front. Gurney is already gone, and Eamon closes the gap on Clark.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, my hair looks terrible and my music's too loud. Everything is wrong. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Monday Night Sim Stories. Something a little bit different tonight, mainly because my back is very sore, so I don't want to be doing crazy online multiplayer races for hours on end. So I thought I'd tell you guys a little story about the greatest, most important, in my opinion and many other people's opinion, racing simulator of all times. It is Grand Prix Legends. If you guys have never played it or never heard of it, that's okay. It is 22 and a half years old, and let me tell you what, it is awesome. Tonight you're going to see some weird stuff. This game only runs at 36 frames a second, so everything is going to be a little bit teary and framey. There's not really much we can do about that, so you just have to pretend it's running relatively smooth. Also, for whatever reason, I can't share out the stream on my side, so if you guys would be so kind as to hit that share button and get the details out there. At first, you can see the first problem in the screen over there, where the menu only fills up a certain corner of the screen, but that's okay. because this game's amazing. What we're going to do is jump into a race quickly for one race, show you guys the ins and outs. Then we'll get straight into story time. Renier van Staden, Tabi, K. Letleke. I'm probably butchering that, I apologize. Raymond Links Putter, Zaniel. Get in there, guys. Get those shares going. Get those comments flowing. Ask me lots of questions about this game. This game is amazing. It takes place in the 1967 Formula One season, which many people think is like the end of the golden age, but it also turns out to be probably the most difficult and dangerous time ever to play some racing games or to be a racing driver. On average, a driver would die basically every second race. So here we are. We're going to do a practice, 15 minutes of practice, and then we are going to jump into the game. Hopefully it's not too loud. I did turn the volume up, so it's probably going to be a little bit noisy. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. And there's some feedback because I didn't turn the volume down here. Alright, this is Grand Prix Legends. Let's jump into the main screen and let's get a little racy. Hello Bertus, how are you doing? Also, there is no what you call it today, motion seat. This game does support the motion rig, just not very well, and like all the movements are a bit delayed. It's something I've been trying to fix for years, but it never seems to work quite the way I want it to work, so I've just decided to run it with it off. And since my back is sore, is that volume okay for you guys? Hopefully it's not too bad. That looks okay to me. My voice is nice and loud, maybe a little bit peaky in fact. Alright, welcome to Grand Prix Legends. I am in the Ferrari. This is the Ferrari 312, I think. 3-liter 12-cylinder engine with the most complicated exhaust layout you've ever seen in your life. Now this game is from 1998 and it has every single current graphical mod on it. So it's not going to look like a Assetto Corsa or Automobilista or anything like that. But even saying all of that, I still like the models, I still like the tracks, I still like the sounds, I still love the cockpits and the very square hands. But most of all, this game's all about the physics. This game very much is the Dark Souls of racing games because it is pretty much the hardest racing game ever made. And that's all because of the physics. It's basically like you're driving on ice with 400 horsepower in a car that weighs less than 600 kilograms. Raymond Links Putter with a share. Natapong, thank you very much for the like. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Terrelin Silla with a share as well. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Berthe Serfontaine with a like. Thank you very much. As you can see, already crashing, because this game is not easy. Also, damage is on in every mode of the game. It's just slightly less damaging in the lower difficulties like I'm playing now. But I probably did take a little bit of damage, so we'll see as we start our first flying lap. Around the Monza circuit in 1967. Now you might be like, oh, but Assetto Corsa has a Monza 1967 track, and Project Cars 2 has a Monza 1967 track. The reason those games have those tracks is because of this game. This game basically started the realistic simulator with realistic physics. Games before this didn't have multi-body physics, so this game simulates the tires separately to the body, so the body rolls separately to the tires. Each tire is an independent physical object with its own levels of grip, weight, direction, motion, all of that, and the body itself can pitch and roll and flip and do all things not 100% realistically, and probably the physics in this game are more unforgiving than the cars would be in real life. Basically, you're always driving on a super slippery road, where in real life, I think the cars had a lot more grip, especially at low speeds. Who produced this game is a very good question. This game was made by Papyrus, who made all of the IndyCar and NASCAR racing games up until 2003. And they went on, so Papyrus, what was they called? Papyrus Software or Papyrus Engineering. I can't remember what their proper name was. They shut down after 2003 when they lost the NASCAR license to EA. And then the owner of Papyrus, David Kayema, bought up all the assets and the source code to their last game and started iRacing. So this game, this very game, is basically the grandfather of iRacing. In fact, the roots of the iRacing physics engine and even some parts of the graphics engine trace their way back to this game in 1998. And this game actually was so advanced for the time that, so it came out in 1998, NASCAR Racing 3 then came out in 1999. And NASCAR Racing 3, they actually didn't use this physics engine. They got scared because this game didn't sell very well, and people said it was too hard. So they thought if they made a NASCAR racing game with this engine, that it would have the same issues. Though, even in testing, they built a car, a NASCAR, and they said it was an amazing handling NASCAR, and it was super realistic, and it wasn't as hard as these cars to drive. These cars, just for the time period and the style that they were in, are just incredibly hard to drive. So NASCAR Racing 4 actually used an enhanced version of this engine, which then became NASCAR Racing 2003, which then became iRacing. And Telfi Caroli, where are we sitting at the moment? We're in 8th place, getting a good slipstream past one of the Coopers, I believe. The flagmen are very hateful of me. They will give me a blue flag regardless if I'm on the same lap as everybody else. I've been playing this game from about the end of 1999. Actually found this game boxed, unopened in a bargain bin. Bought it immediately because this game is hard to find. I think they only sold around 20,000 copies in the world. So pretty rare game overall. I unfortunately don't have my actual box anymore. I've still got the jewel case and the manual. So I found this game, definitely bought it, played it on my PC. I think I tried the demo originally with keyboard and it was basically unplayable. And then I played it for about 6 years with a joystick. Had my trusty Microsoft Sidewinder joystick setup. And that's how I played this game. That's how I learned the physics and everything. And I only got a wheel 6 years later, then I could actually really play this game. I was still pretty good with the joystick though. Huledi Bonolo, thank you very much for the like. Alonso, thank you for the like. And Tondo, thank you for the like as well. Alright, first place with a 129.65. I promise you that's rare. Getting a first place on this track in any mode is really hard. And this is probably the easiest track in the game. So yeah, this game, there's still a fairly active community. Guys still release mods for this game all the time. Had a very big modding scene in the mid-2000s. Quite an easy game to release new tracks for. And then in the late 2000s, someone figured out that you can actually edit the physics values. And then the modding scene actually exploded, where you get mods for this game that you don't find in any other game, such as the 1955 mod, where you race in 1955 era cars with all the physics intact, with some special extra things and all the racetracks from 1955 and all the rules. And you also get 1966 sports car mod, which was made famous by Ford vs Ferrari, which looks goes simulates the World Endurance Series, or sports car series as it was known back then, and simulates full-bodied race cars, mid-engine, front-engine, rear-wheel drive. The engine itself is actually so ahead of its time. It's crazy. Alex Myberg, thank you very much for the like. And there's still people who play this game multiplayer. You can actually find multiplayer servers. I haven't looked too much into it. It's a little bit of a mission. Not impossible to do. But also apparently one of the fairest and nicest online racing communities in the world. You won't find too many people ruining races, crashing into you, rage quitting, anything like that. The people who play this game are true die-hard racers. Jim Clark has just beaten me, obviously, not by much. That's definitely one of the fastest laps I've done in practice in Grand Prix Legends. Just for you guys, the stream's giving me some extra speed power, as are those stars from Steven Ritz. Thank you very much, bro. I hope all you guys have also entered the Pimp My Rig competition. We finally have kicked it off after over 6 months of planning, cajoling, sitting in meetings, speaking to sponsors, getting things arranged. We've kicked off the competition, open to anyone in South Africa with a PC. We want to see your old rig, either as a video or a picture. You want it on the competition post itself. Make sure you go to the competition post. That's where all the magic is happening. Post your picture or your video of your current rig. Say why you need a new rig. Be creative, be entertaining, be fun. We're going to be taking a lot of your posts and turning them into its own content, so you may even see your current rig on a video soon. So be sure. Also, the PC is worth over 30,000 Rand. So it's awesome. Thanks to our sponsors, Logitech, MSI, and EveTech. It is probably the biggest, best, most awesome giveaway in all the lands. As you can see, the menu is completely broken in this game because it was designed originally for 640 by 480 screens. That was the highest resolution in this game. People have now modded this that you can actually run this on a triple screen setup. I think guys are looking into making a VR setup for this game, which is insane, and I wouldn't like it. But let's go. First race of the evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you very much for the 50 stars, Stephen. Starting in second place. Basically meaningless because you all start line astern. Oh, bad start. Bad start. Too much wheel spin. And away we go. The AI is difficult, not super realistic, and they do quite like to crash into you at the end of long straights. Their braking is not amazing, especially old Bruce McLaren, who's behind me at the moment. Next to me, behind me, next to me. Also, your car can blow up at any time, so what you should try and do is blip the throttle when you change gear. I'm not very good at it. Also, I'm using paddles. You can use actual the gear shift. I just forgot to set it up before I started the game. My apologies. Have to run a separate program though to make it work. And if you think this game is easy and I'm making it look easy, that's only because I've been playing it for 21 years. You can download something called the GPL 2020 demo. Free, you can easily find it on the internet. Basically has a taste of formula cars, sports cars, basically a selection of all the best content currently available in the game. And you can download it for free, and you can use all the mods on it. So you can basically build up your own version of Grand Prix Legends. You can't buy this game anymore original. So it's basically the only way you can play it. And here we go in third place. You can see my position on the top right hand side. I know it's probably pretty tiny. All of these screen overlays are actually mods. None of this stuff was originally in the game. You had no idea to know where you were except for by using the pit board. They wanted to go for like absolute realism, which is awesome now and like hugely appreciated. But in like '98, people were like, I don't know what I'm doing. So he's just saying, I'm just driving around. Oh, this guy's just had a mechanical failure. I have to try and catch Jim Clark. Not the fastest car in the game. It's going to be difficult. But 6 laps, well, 4 laps now to try and do it, but he's miles ahead. So unless he has a breakdown, or I crash, no, no good. All right, let's try and recover here. Hopefully I don't get hit by anyone. Also, hopefully my car's not completely destroyed. Was it only on PC? Absolutely. This game only ever came out on PC. Was only sold until about 2001. You could actually buy a boxed copy, and even then, most of them, I think, were secondhand. As I said, they only produced about 20,000 physical copies. It's not available on any digital platform. And super rare, but you can download the demo and you can basically build up, if you like tweaking files and downloading random stuff off the internet, this is the game for you. Let's try and catch up to these guys. Trying to actually make a little bit of a show of this race since I've messed it up so badly. What's nice though, races are 6 laps long. Not too much of a time commitment for this one. But it does take years, and I mean years, to learn how to play this game. But the fact that I still love it and play it now says an awful lot about it. Because you can never get really good at it, I think. As soon as you think you're really good at it, it kicks your butt and throws you in the sand. Jimmy 2.0. What's happening, brother? Alright, we're not coming last anymore, which is good. 305 kilometers an hour and basically a death trap. Craziest thing is this game still does things better than a lot of modern games, though. Like matching the steering wheel rotation to how you turn the wheel. Like, a lot of modern games get that wrong, and it's super frustrating. With this, I know it's a 1-to-1 match. Okay, I had to send my wheel down to 420 degrees. But that's all I had to do to make this work. Games like Automobilista 2 are still up there. Death. Alright, that didn't go so well. This game looks good. Thank you, Alonso. For a game that's 22 years old, I think it looks pretty damn great. It is showing its age now. Like, modern games with the lighting have really pushed this game out. But about 5 or 6 years ago, this game still held up okay. Oh, what's this? The South African Grand Prix? Let's give this a bash, shall we? I'm not very good at this one, so you're going to see a lot of me crashing. Are you playing in DOSBox? No, this is running native Windows 10. You do have to do some trickery to like make the menus work and stuff like that. But once it's set up and good to go, it's basically up and running. The hardest thing is getting the controllers working. They're sometimes a little bit finicky. With any of these old Papyrus games, they always have like, oh, your controller's not detected. Welcome to Kyle Army, 1967. So yeah, this is running native Windows with all the mods and everything enabled. And you may have noticed this track also available in Automobilista 1 and 2. Why? Because it was available in Grand Prix Legends. Oh, good start. Good start. We may have to restart here. As you can see, it like freaks out when you change screens and resolutions, and it goes back to desktop, and it's really like, you know, pushing the limits of being compatible with Windows 10. But it works. We'll also see these jerks every now and then, but I think it may be my PC that's doing those stutters. And for those of you just joining, if you do see the screen tearing, there's unfortunately very little I can do about that, because the game runs at a fixed 36 frames a second. And you can't change it from 36 frames a second. There are mods to make it run at 60, but then it breaks basically everything in the game. Looks really nice though. This part of Kyle Army still exists. This is actually Sunset Corner, and this is actually the top of the track now. Where in the old 1967 version, this is the bottom of the track. Ignore that giant billboard in the middle of the road. Yeah, this is all modded tracks and textures and cars. The original game was pretty flat looking. If you look in my mirror, if you look at what the cars look like in my mirror, that's kind of how the cars looked in the original game. Here it comes to squeeze past me. As I said, Bruce McLaren is an aggressive driver in this game. Ooh, sliding off the track. That's why if you play this game, or you play any Papyrus game, and you play iRacing, there's a feel to Papyrus games that runs through all of them. And it's only they have it. And it's kind of this sort of slidey, driving on glass feel, which I probably don't think is that realistic, especially these days. But some people swear by it, so it's the great debate of the Papyrus physics design. At least what you can say is that it's consistent. All cars handle in the same manner, that once you learn, you're like, oh, but this is a front-wheel drive, open-wheel car, and this is really not like Project Cars or Automobilista, where if the car's set up wrong, it feels terrible. Ooh, why? Hold it. Four-wheel drifting through corner number 1. This track is so much harder in this game than other games. Hello Connor, how you doing, buddy? Stephen Root saying, why not get the seat to move? I can, it just doesn't move properly, and it's very distracting when it moves in an erratic fashion. Like, the best I can get it to move is it'll move correctly, but it'll be slightly delayed by like half a second. And I'm not 100% sure why it's doing that. I've been trying to figure it out and going on forums, but unfortunately, because this is such a niche game, there's not too many people like looking into it to see why it's not working. Like, motion rigs are already fairly niche, so to try and get a game from 21 years ago to work with it is difficult. 17th place, not very good. Can get that first corner right, we should be able to do a bit better. Up to 16th. This corner's a lot sharper than any other version of this game. Of this track, should I say. So is this corner. Yeah, I remember, Connor. Nice to have you back. Thank you for joining. I'd love to get the motion seat working properly, but it's just not fun when it doesn't work properly. Oh, that's probably too much. Oh, jeez. Good, I've got the Eagle Westlake, which is one of the most beautiful cars in the world behind me. Oh, death, 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 death. Lots of death. You said that too soon, Connor. Alright, let's go for a race. Who cares? Who cares if we're in 17th? We'll make it work-ish. You should run the NFS series, do some laps in a few cars. Yeah, I've got Need for Speed Underground 2. I did actually do a stream on that. That was quite a lot of fun. I haven't played many of the new ones. The most modern Need for Speed I played was Rivals, which was pretty fun, but it wasn't amazing. Heat looks pretty good, but it's always so expensive. I really wish someone would make like a really good Need for Speed revival, like a Most Wanted HD. Weren't they supposed to make a Most Wanted remake or something? Oh, this is a big Cooper in front of us. Cooper Climax. Not a very good Formula 1 car. But a chunky beast. That's the problem with this. These corners are much sharper than they are in any other version of this game. I think they're too sharp because this corner here is still part of the main track. And you can see how it dips and dives compared to the real life track. It doesn't dip and dive that much at all. Please don't bump me. These cars have a habit of bumping me off the track. Let's try and finish a race. That would be a good start. Come on. Also, there's no like brake markers or anything. You kind of just have to feel where the braking points are, or look at the marks on the track and hope for the best. Not doing too well here. Where are we? 10th place. Have I been playing racing games? I play racing games every Monday. I play flight sims on Sunday night. So last night I did a pretty awesome Sunday night flight sim stream. If you guys were here to watch, where we checked out all the locations you guys suggested to find the coolest place to fly in flight sim. And ended up going to Latka, I think is how you say it, airport in Nepal. It's like on the side of a mountain, which was very cool, very picturesque, very dangerous landing spot. Very, very cool. Okay, let's see if we can catch this trooper. These game pauses are fun. I think my PC may need a format sooner or later. Cool dude Banana, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you on the interwebs. Every time I get close, then I mess up. Focus up, Neil. This game will teach you how to brake good. Because you're going to be so consistent and so smooth on the brakes, or you'll die. Also teach you all about car control, throttle control. That's right, if you can play this game, other games are pretty easy. Yeah, if you're big into racing games, you've got to get yourself a wheel. Even a cheapy wheel is worth it. It just, you know, obviously gives you so much more control, more immersion. If you're going to buy yourself a wheel, buy yourself a Logitech wheel. Hashtag sponsored. But in all seriousness, can't really go wrong with the Logitech wheel. They work, good quality, reliable, well priced, available. The big thing in South Africa. Can't exactly, you know, walk out and buy any wheel in this country. No, no, no. Scooch around the edge there. That was almost the end of our race. Come on, Neil. You can catch this guy if you just stop driving like an idiot. It is very much a handful. But very, 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 very rewarding. Basically, like if you, oh jeez, okay, don't take your hands off the wheel. If you like Dark Souls and you've been like fighting the same boss from day in, day out, and you just can't get it, and eventually, oh dear. Come on, Neil, what are you doing, guy? Let's get my position back. And then eventually you finally like pull it off and you beat the big boss. That's exactly what this game is like when you actually, you know, win, or even finishing the race is almost as good as winning in this. Because death is around every corner. And I'm playing it on the easiest difficulty setting. against the easiest AI, which are not easy. Basically, the AI is a little bit slower and the races are shorter. That's the only difference. This is all original. There are apps to actually, like, you know, give you a scale of AI to make it a little bit more doable. Driving poorly now. How many laps are left? I think only one lap left. Yeah, one lap left. Can we bring it home in 10th place? Not a victory, but a result is still good. Oh, if we don't crash it immediately. A little bit of a touch there. May have killed my teammate. Oops. Oh, going off the track here. No! No! Oh my goodness, this game is hard. Driving Kyle Army. I can actually win races in this. You guys may not believe me, but hopefully I'm giving you some indication as to just how freaking hard this game is. Even just, you know, making it around the track is not guaranteed. Let's bring it home. No, don't smash into me. Ferrari teammate, I know I took you out earlier. That's no reason to cause race car destruction. Oh, we made it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take a finish. I will take a finish. Thank you, flag man. My hand up, because it's cool. It is damn tough. Hello, Craig. How you doing, buddy? Looks like those cars are hard to keep on the road. They are. So basically, there's no grip sideways. If your wheels start sliding, the car slides off the track. Where with modern sims, there's still a little bit of give. So there, the car would grip back and actually pull on. Where here, the car just slides off the track. That's the way, the moppy floppy. What socks are you wearing today? I'm wearing my cool gamer socks. They've got the little game controllers on them. Can't see it too clearly. I need to sort out my camera for my foot cam. What's cool is you get the little newspaper saying who wins what, which is always fun. All Papyrus games used to do that. Let's play. So this game also, I'm just going to show you guys this because to actually race this track is so hard. This game is the first game ever to have the full version of the Nürburgring, and it's the 1967 version of the Nürburgring. Stream's going good, Craig, I think. Things haven't broken, even though this game is old and decrepit, but seems to be holding together and not breaking the capture card. But yeah, I love this game. It's so hard, but as I said, so rewarding if you can do it. So yeah, this game had the original 1967 version of the Nürburgring. First game ever to feature the full version of the track, all 22 kilometers of it. And like the cool 1967 version, which is way harder than the modern version. So they didn't have the modern Grand Prix tracks, they had this little bit here, and also they had down through there on the left, there was be a tunnel to the Zeitschleife, or the South Loop, which is a whole nother track that was part of the Nürburgring. But that got basically whittled away and then turned into the modern Grand Prix circuit. Then the track as we know it today. Oh, so let's just start again since we crashed there. Nobody needs to know. The modern circuit started at that corner that I crashed at. Do you drink G Fuel? No, I don't drink any of those things, buddy. Those are basically just sugar water. sugar water and caffeine, so it's not exactly good for you. I know they say sugar-free, but it's just some artificial sweetener, which is also not great for you. So yeah, I drink coffee, I drink water, maybe a sneaky beer every now and then. I don't know how these cars look and sound. Alright, so here's where the racetrack starts proper. This is the modern track's pit entry into the first corner. And then down the hill. So this section's fairly similar. Obviously there's no curbs, zero runoff, lots of just death and trees and fences everywhere. And you're just in the German forest. Also no graffiti on the track like you get on the modern version. Ooh. And these guys, basically, there was no laser scanning or anything like that. They had to go to, like, the town council and find old, like, army maps that had height details. They went to the track, they used old photographs and old car footage to try and figure out this track. Like, that's why this hill is deadly high compared to real life. Which it sort of was. They actually had to like carve off the top of a lot of hills on this track because it was so dangerous. But this version is basically like a roller coaster track. And it's weird because it's got a lot of familiarities to the modern circuit, but also a lot of things that are completely different, which makes even me driving it, and I know the Nürburgring fairly well, it makes it almost a brand new, or pretty much a brand new circuit. There's a turn under the bridge. Also, like, these sections have all been straightened out on the modern circuit, so you're not going loopy-loopy all the time. Through the dip here, car bottoms out, up to the top. Also a sneaky cut you can do here, which the game doesn't pick up track cuts, so you can go around here and just carry on straight here. And if you do it right, you can actually not hit the wall. You can actually cut a ton of time off your track time. I did not do it right there. That was the wrong way of doing it, if you guys were wondering. Are you using gear shifts or paddles? I'm using the paddles. You can use the gear shift. But this game's so hard, I don't need to juggle clutch and gear shifts on top of trying to just keep the car going in a straight line. So I find it a lot more enjoyable just to play it with paddles. I do every now and then experiment with the proper H shifter, but give me paddles rather for this game. Sure, not realistic, but enjoyment sometimes wins out. You know, ease of use. There's a little bridge at the bottom of the hill, much more lumpy and curvy than in the modern version. This is that super steep turn. And now we get to the fast part of the track. Well, just now. This corner is like way sharper than it is on the modern version. There's this reducing radius corner, which is tricky in all versions of the game. And now we go to the up the hill bit. All these sections have real names. I don't know what they are. There's one. Kessenbergen. Ugh. Sorry, Marshall. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to do a tour of this track. car feels slightly broken. And by slightly, I mean very. As you can see, there's like just dangerous corners everywhere on this track now. Doesn't really matter like where you go or what you do. All the corner, like this corner, that's a fairly straightforward left, right kink there. In this track, it's like death. Coming up here to the most famous corner on the track, which is the carousel. Still has the inner curve. Lots of people on the side of the road. So this, I think in real life, it's only 11 laps long, the entire race. 11 or 12 laps, I think. Because the circuit's so long. Oh, death, 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 death. Hello, fence. Is it a game on PS4? No, definitely not. This game came out before the PS2 came out. That's how old this game is. There were no PS2s in the world when this game came out. That's why it is awesome. Everything is sugar, water, and caffeine. Is that or water? Yeah. But if I'm gonna have caffeine, I may as well have coffee. Like, that makes sense to me. Old Monaco track, got that. We can check that one out next. A lot easier than this track. I'm only doing one lap of this because I don't know if you guys just want to watch me crash the whole evening. Let's catch the Cooper if my car stays in one piece long enough to do it. As you can see, there's some graphical glitches, but this was a technological, like, mind-blowing feat to have a 22-kilometer long track in a racing game and have cars going around it and have decent physics. Like, when this game came out, you needed a Pentium 200 minimum to run this game and a Voodoo graphics card, because it only supported either Voodoo Glide or Rendition graphics, which no one had. But for whatever reason, they supported Rendition graphics. But if you had a Voodoo card, you could play this game. If you didn't have a Voodoo card, very difficult game to play until about, I think, 2000. Guys started releasing Direct 3D and OpenGL drivers that sorted this game out for non-Voodoo cards. As you can see, the AI is even not that fast around here. And here we're on to the main straight, which is the best part of this track. Way more lumpy than it is in modern times. Also, get some air going over that hill. Imagine going 300 kilometers an hour down this road in 1967. It is just death. On every corner, death, death. Huge death. Death. That's basically the end of the track. So I'm going to stop that one there. Alright, let's check out some Monaco. I almost said Monza, but we'll do Monza again just now. So Monaco, super short. Like super duper short. I want to start making a game, but I want you to know to play it. So would it be racing or what? Dude, if you make a game, I'll play it. Making games is hard. I would suggest using, what is that thing? Game Maker Studio. That is an awesome piece of software. Makes cool 2D games. I actually made a couple of games back in the day using it. Why is there no... You would think there'd be a setup for this track. Interesting that there isn't. Cool. We do that one. Let's try this one. I also no setup for. Okay. It's not that many laps of this track. 8 laps. Right. No, you can't play it. None of my games are available for anyone to play, ever. There are things from my varsity and mid-20s days. I don't even know when most of them are. I've got one copy of the game I made on varsity somewhere in my game collection. Wasn't a very good game. I lost my kick-ass Flash game I made in varsity though. That was actually super cool. So this is Monaco. What's cool about Monaco, kind of the same until you get to the bottom. Like all of this is the same as current modern Monaco, obviously with different curbs, no hay bales, no marshals standing inside the road. Car in front of me is a BRM. It has an H16 engine. They took 2 V8 engines and stuck them one on top of the other. That's why it's got exhaust at the top and bottom. 2 for each motor. It wasn't a very good engine, weighed way too much and used to explode all the time. This part of Monaco is very different. This corner still exists, but pretty much everything else is gone. So here you'd come around to the swimming pool, which doesn't exist. So you just kind of carry straight on and you slow down over here to this weird little hairpin where Raskas Casino should be, but isn't. And back onto the main straight. And that's a lap of Monaco. Short but sweet. I think this... no, this isn't Mirabeau. Mirabeau's up there. I can't remember what corner this is. When I went to Monaco, I basically stood on top of this building and watched the race. Was pretty awesome. Life moment, that. Also had lunch on the right hand side at Café du Paris, which was also pretty damn awesome. Back in the old days when we could travel the world and stuff. And we walked the track because that's kind of what you have to do. And Monaco is just a giant party while the Formula 1 is on, and it's awesome, and everyone like is super friendly and treats everyone the same. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire on a yacht or some pleb like me from South Africa. Everyone's welcoming and super cool. And Monaco is super cool. Oh dear, death, death, death. Okay, let's try and actually qualify. Sorry about that weird noise, that's just Windows 10 things. What category would the game be? Whatever you want. Or you're talking about my game. I made a 2D platformer, and I made a real-time strategy game, and that's about it really. I mainly focus on 2D platformers because they are the easiest games to start with. Okay, let's try and actually do a qualifying lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and not be lost. Also, we have way too many cars in front of us. So I won't be looking at comments for a while. It's nice that that lump is still there. That lump's in like every decent racing game has to have that bump in the road. Okay, this is dumb. Let's let all of these guys past, because I'm not going to get a good lap time. Here's a Lotus 49. One of the most famous Formula 1 cars ever made. Okay, all we have to do is get around this track and not die. If we can do that, we should be able to get a fairly decent starting position. There's basically nowhere to overtake on this track, so the race is going to be a procession, so we may as well get a good position and try not to die. especially down through here. Do the old slidey through the chicane. Alonso, yes, this track is hard in every version of the game. What's cool though is when you learn it, it becomes really addictive and fun. Vessel Kruger, thank you for the like. Kelly Yon, thank you for the like. Terrence Schickerling, thank you for the follow. Jimmy, thank you for the like. Sorry if I missed any of you guys. Okay, let's slow down here. Yeah, don't worry, man. Start messing about. If you've got a PC that you can start doing basic coding on, start messing around with that. And as I said, Game Maker Studio, you don't need, since it's 2D, you don't need a powerful PC or anything to make games on it. And remember, like when you're starting out, simple is way better. That's what most people make the mistake. They make their first games way too complicated, way too ambitious, and then you can't finish it. Like, you're not going to make Fortnite as your first game. Too much effort. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's start again. How much time do we have? 8 minutes. Not enough time. Okay, nice empty gap on the track though. That's my excuse. Come on, Neil. You can do it. Get some handling. Get some driving. Get some... It's probably also not the best setup for this track. Maybe Mosport Park would be a better setup, but I don't think there's a setup for that one either. Don't be aggressive on the brakes. Say that. Be aggressive on the brakes. These cars also use treaded tires, and they drive on the same tires for 2 or 3 race weekends in a row because the wear was so little on these tires. These tires were so hard. Also work in the rain, so no tire pit stops, no fuel pit stops. Only time they'd come in like for a pit as if there was a problem. So there would be pit stops, but no planned like strategic pit stops or anything like that, like you get these days. Around the corner, don't slide out too much. Straighten out, past all the trees. When you get to the grandstand, slam on the brakes, slow it down. Turn the car. Don't crash. Funny, that was the lap that actually counted. It would be good. Let's see if we can do the good start. Hit the wall. They say if you don't tip the wall at Monaco, you're not trying hard enough. No, why? Come on, get off the wall, thank you. That's too much wall. It'll be so like lethargic on your inputs. Basically just trying to suggest to the car where it should go, and I hope it goes in that direction. You don't want to upset it, which is kind of what I'm doing all the damn time. Don't know why I'm getting all these frame freezes. Not helping at all. So I seem to have the wrong gearing for this track since I'm only ever going up to 3rd gear. That's okay, we will persevere. Let's see how we did on our first flying lap. Are we last or are we better than last? I'd be surprised if we're better than last. Ninth place? Hey, somebody learn how to drive. That's okay. Okay, let's see if we can make it around this corner without crashing. Come on, come on, get off the curb. I'd do that one properly. It would be a mighty good day for me. Oh, wrong gear. That gear is no gear. Come on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, don't crash, don't crash. Come on, hold it together, man. Oh, this like getting horrendous frame drops. Oh, there's a whole bunch of cars just parked in the road, yeah. Oh my word. What's going on with this frame rate? Alright, 10th place. I think that's gonna do it. Filippo Rospicetti, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a huge fan of Formula One, Connor, so I've been watching Formula One since I was 10 years old. And basically just got into it, studied up on the history of it, bought all the games, including this one. Then when I found out about this game, then I've studied up on the 1967 Formula One season and the 1960s in general. That's basically how I became a super fan. How many laps is this? 8 laps. Okay, 9 laps, that's fine. Let's see if we can survive this, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about those horrible noises. Isn't much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Oh, bad start. Somebody wasn't concentrating. Oh, death, 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 death. Maybe. Keep it together. Oh dear. Not good. Good start, good start, good start. Everything's fine. Nobody saw anything. So you see, the problem here, there's no space for me anywhere. Let's do a restart. Because that sucked. Oh, nice, Alonso. I'm assuming your parents were then quite big fans of Formula One. Fernando Alonso, you must be excited that he's coming back next year. All right. I hope this year's Formula One is a little bit tighter than last year. Last year, the best races were the ones where Mercedes had issues. So hopefully it'll tighten things up. I think Red Bull's got a good shot at being pretty good. I think McLaren may be secret underdogs to be amazing this year. I think Aston Martin's going to be quick. I don't think they're going to be quick all the time, but I think they're going to be pretty good. Oh my word, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. So the problem with Monaco, nowhere to go. Can just follow these guys around. So Surtees in front of me. So John Surtees is the only man ever to win a world championship on a motorbike and in a car. Badass is what he is. Gentlemen. What I take in college, I just studied IT. I'm an IT guy. But the college is a lot different these days. Like, you can study game design. You couldn't study game design when I was at college. Oh my word. No reading comments. Comments make me crash. Ah. Restarting. Actually, screw this. We're gonna play let's play Spa-Francorchamps. Spa-Francorchamps. Not that one. We want the good one. This one. Let's do Spa. The most deadly track in Formula One. Even now, kind of, since that dude passed away. Delish. Ooh, it's warm, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, toasty. Ah, no. Damn track. There's obviously some files missing. Okay. We'll just do the normal one then. That one's like the super high graphics one. Do you have kids and a wife or not? No kids. Got a cool girlfriend who I love very much. She lives with me here. But no children. No plans for any children anytime soon. Alright, Belgium. So Belgium back in the day was the fastest, scariest, one of the longest, one of the most technically challenging, but also one of the most fun tracks to drive in this game. Let's fix my Belgium installation. Probably files missing in some of the other file locations that I forgot to copy across. But I still like the original version. Looks good enough for me, even though the 67 version looks pretty amazing for what they've done in this game. A little bit aggressive. So Belgium's is basically flat out the whole way. "310 kilometers an hour. A little bit of a lift off. It's like, here's a 310 kilometer an hour chicane. I'd never ever build one of those in a modern racetrack. How long am I live for? It's a bit of a personal question. How old do you think I am? Or are you saying how long am I alive for, which is makes much more sense. About an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. And I'll probably do another 20-30 minutes. Because my back is killing me, ladies and gentlemen. I done did too much at the gym. Have we finished a race? We finished one race. We finished Carve Army. And we came 13th? Not good. No, I'm way older than 21, my friend. But thank you. Much appreciated for the compliment. Maybe 32. Closer. Not quite there, but close enough. We're not going to go into too much detail. I don't like to give away all of my secrets to my life on stream. Alright, that was just the warm-up lap. Now it's time for the actual real lap. Let's see if we can qualify. Oh, those damn raindrops. No, wrong direction, Connor. But I'm not going to tell you if you get it right, because I don't like to tell people my age. The difficult corner. Flat up without trying to hit the house, the tree, the farm, the hay bales, the man on this corner there. The people down here. 60s were crazy, man. It's like, let's go watch a motor race, but like, you know, touch the cars. I guess, you know, didn't have TV and Netflix, so needed their excitement in other ways. Captain Jakes, how you doing, buddy? When you streaming? Haven't seen you stream for a bit. Through the scary chicane. So I think in 1967, 3 people died during this race. Because, you know, that's how they rolled back then. Big turn, too much turn. Yes. Most annoying corner in the track. Looking pretty good so far. Oh, wrong gear. There we go. Whew. Oh wow, it's not picking up any times. Okay. 3:26. I think that's as good as we're going to get for our qualifying time. Pimp My Rig is running at least until the middle of March. Then we'll pick the winner and we'll film the episode, but we probably won't announce who the winner is until end of March at the earliest. Because we have to film the episode and then we reveal everything on the episode. So that's all going to take lots and lots of time. Let's see, where did we end up? Hey, 5th place. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go. What is my dream car? McLaren F1. McLaren F1 is my favorite car in the whole world. Always has been, always will be. If someone, you know, decided to give me a Lotus 49 or something, that's also cool. but I would pick a McLaren F1 over anything. Let's take the Brabham, and bye-bye Brabham. I think we've got an Eagle Westlake ahead, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Formula One car. And then the two Lotus is the two Loti. Oh, that's great. What is up with the frame rate dropping into the teens? Not cool. Not cool. Oh my word, the frame rate has gone to pot. This is how I used to play this game. Oh, there, now it's fine. Great. That's not hugely annoying. More challenges that I don't need. Would I do F1 now in like real life? If I wasn't so tall, yeah. I'd never be chosen by a Formula One team. I'm too tall. But I'd definitely rather drive a modern day Formula One car than one of these. These are death traps. Why does it decide when there's a corner to drop all of the frames? Not cool, ladies and gentlemen, not cool. Oh, turn, 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 turn. Accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. Hate this corner. Oh. Hate this corner. Much faster than they are through here. It's my only real saving grace on this track. You know, I think this guy may have a problem. It seems to be going very slow all of a sudden. Alright, we're back in the race. 2 laps to go. Hey Enrico, how you doing, buddy? Love your work, friend. I was enjoying your stream last night, man, even though I got totally robbed in your bloody marbles. It was good fun, dude. But that marbles game can go die in a fire, really. Good turn, come on, come on. Make it through the corner, come on. Ugh. Thanks, buddy. Oh man, and you were rocking the numbers last night, dude. Very nice. I see you've been steadily growing those numbers lately. can't do this corner properly. One day I will. One day when I'm a big boy. Sweet dude, well you're making it, man. Won't happen overnight, but you're doing some good stuff. Yay, my frame rate's dropped to 20. Yay. That's cool. Why? Why are you running at 20 frames a second? Seriously. What is this PC doing that it thinks 20 frames a second? Oh my gosh. If I don't crash, it'll be a miracle. Oh, now it's smooth. Yeah, my PC's too good for these old games, but I think I tweaked, I did massive anti-aliasing and stuff in the NVIDIA control panel, and I think that's what's making all these crappy performance issues. Come on, I want to get third place. Just gotta overtake one of these dudes, and then I'm in third. Oh, he's going for it. That's an ambitious overtake. I want your third place, man. Got the run, we got the run. Go, go, car, go. Let's go for second, come on. Oh, but we've got the death car, good, no frames, good, good, thanks computer. That's what I needed. I needed the freaking low frame rate here. That's helping. Let's just get through here. Hopefully the frame rate issues stay away long enough that I can build up a little bit of a gap. No, 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 what are you doing? Don't read comments. That's how death happens. Can we maintain this through the hardest corner on the track? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Come on. I've got a couple of corners left. No, dude, I can't help you with coding, my friend. You're gonna have to learn all of that on your own. I have too many things on my plate to get back into coding. Oh, this is great. How many frames is that? 14. Awesome. Awesome. What is this PC doing? It's never done this before. Now I'm like, oh, let me do a live stream. And it's like, oh, that's cool. Okay, can we bring it home in third place? Third place! That's basically a win in this game with those kind of frame rate issues. Woo! alright. Let's see what the heck is going on with this PC that it's like losing its damn mind. What is it possibly doing? No. Wait, cancel. Let's see the end of the race. Ah, where was my paper of victory? Shannon Yeager, how you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope everything's going well with you. What is going on here? Let's close that. This PC is not happy. Task manager. What's cracking over here, ladies and gentlemen? What is going the hell on? Okay, Epic Games Launcher. We can close that. We can close the Microsoft Store. That's like everything that's on. Performance. What is killing my performance? Look at that. What is this? Let's see. Look at these spikes. Look at those spikes. That's what's killing my performance. But why? Silly machine. Okay. One more race, ladies and gentlemen. One more race. And we're going to do Monza again. Because Monza is cool and we're going to win. What is the app I used? It's called Game Maker. Game Maker Studio, I think. You can buy it on Steam. And they have specials every now and then. Is it called Game Maker Studio? Very cool system. Yeah. Lots of tutorials as well, which is cool. Yeah, let's restore the current saved race weekend, then start in third place. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last race of the evening. No, it's not a super long stream tonight, but that's okay. I'm a cool dude. You guys are cool dudes too. Starting in second place. Let's see if we can actually beat Jim Clark in this damn game. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, that's not good. That's a bad start. Restart. Zero grip. That's one thing. AI doesn't have to warm up their tires in this game. AI's tires are already warm. Human has to warm up tires. Hence, death on first corner. Didn't quite plan that one. Don't look at chat. Thank you, Super2bit. There's some motivation that I needed. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, not the best start, not the worst start. Okay, maybe not the best start. Oh, that is quite scary. Good second phase of the start. Slippery tires, no good, no good, no good. Got to stay in the slipstream, otherwise I'm dead in the water. He's about a second a lap faster than me without slipstream. Slamming on brakes. Dan Gurney ruining my life. Gotta stay in the slipstream. That's all I have to do. Until my tires heat up. Tires take about a lap and a half to heat up. Oh, blew his engine. Sucks for him. But am I in the slipstream? That is the question. Probably not. Not good. The itchy nose is not helping. In real life, the Ferrari was no match for the Lotus. Lotus is just too damn quick. Very fragile though. The Ferrari was fairly reliable. May just be in slipstream at the moment. Slipstream usually starts at about 50 or 60 meters. We are just at that point now. And just creep up on him. And keep him honest without murdering myself. Maybe pull off a rather spectacular victory. I think we're in the slipstream. Just in the slipstream. If you do a corner like that though, Neil. Alright, now we're definitely in the slipstream. Yeah, slipstream. A little ambitious there, Neil. Also, you've got to remember braking distances are further when you're in the slipstream because you're going faster. And also the AI can outbrake you basically everywhere in this game. A little bit closer. It's looking good. try it. May as well. Going for the lead. No, no. Darn it. Damn it. Just outbrake myself. Ah. Could not pull it off. Pity. No way, I'm gonna catch him now. Can't do a full 360 loop and then expect to catch the guy in one lap. Just couldn't control the car in the braking. Rear end locked up and spun around. Close though, pretty close. Best race of the evening. Definitely getting better as we go. Thank you very much for the like. As we come across the line in second place. Couldn't quite pull off that win, but trust me, trying to win against this car is a tricky one. Oh, death, death, death. Oh, my word. Alright, maybe I'll show you guys one more cool track. So accelerate time. Second place. Got the fastest lap though. 1:28.85. That is pretty damn quick, I can tell you what. That's one of the fastest laps I've done in a long time around this track. Let's see if this one will work. Aldo Scribante. Daytona International Speedway, that's quite fun. Laguna Seca, 24 Hours of Le Mans, which is also quite fun. Where are we going here? Where's the long one? Should be around here, shouldn't it? I have it loaded, but it doesn't seem to be here. Alright, let's do... Is this... No, that's going to just be ridiculous. Let's do 24-hour Le Mans. Oh, thanks, Connor. Glad I'm your favorite, man. Thanks, Alonso. Yeah, I couldn't quite pull off the victory. Had to go for it. There was only one lap left. And if I didn't go for it, it wouldn't have happened. Let's start from the back of the field here. Let's do a last to first challenge. I doubt I'm going to get first. But let's see how this goes. It'll be fun, nonetheless. So this is the 1967 version of Le Mans. So no chicanes, no Porsche S's, much simpler track. Very deadly though. And everybody's slamming on the brakes. Solid. Okay, starting in 20th place, let's see how we go. A couple of cars already having issues. I think this is a 3 or 4 lap race. AI likes to crash into the back of you on this track. It's always exciting, but it's not exactly fun. Gotta slow right down here, otherwise you fly off the edge here. And a lot of these awesome BRNs with their crazy, overcomplicated engines. Oh, death, 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 death. Still crashing. BJ, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just crashed mahoosively. Let's take a look at that replay and see how it goes. That's where the death happened. As, oh, I killed a marshal. I think I didn't make it. Car is dead. Let's try that again, shall we? That didn't go so good. Yeah, it's also because I've got, like, there is damage, but like the wheels and stuff won't fall off the car. So then it tries to simulate the wheels falling off the car when they can't. Let's try this again. Oh dear, oh dear. No, we're not giving up. Driving through the pits. Back up to the back of the pack. After our slight mishap at the start. This car so... Oh, I didn't do a 360 spin on the first corner, so it may have some damage. Why do you want to do that? You psychopath car. Oh my word, oh my word. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Just pretend, you know, everything's fine. We're just starting the race. It's just some practice laps. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Let's try and actually start for realies. I think I'm giving you some good examples of why I never would want to be a Formula One racer in the 60s. Let's try and some cheat codes go along here. Look out the flag. That's better. Good run, a good run. That's a good start. Aaron's trying to murder me in the rear there. Come on, car. Forward momentum. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now this car's nicely set up for like extreme top speed. Finally made it onto the Mulsanne straight. Let's see how fast we can go. 305 k's an hour. 310 k's an hour. Right. 314 k's an hour. 115 k's an hour. Glitch there in the middle. 321 k's an hour. Ooh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. That was quite fun. I'm in 7th place at the moment. Good use of words there, Neil. Ooh, turn, you silly car. Could have gone down to first gear there. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Ooh. Another stupendously high speed chicane. And around we go. First lap done. I think there's 2 or 3 more laps left. I think it may only be a 3-lap race. But not bad. Started 20th. Currently sitting 7th. I think that's a pretty good purchase for the first lap. I think the team would be proud. That was horrible. That's not how you do that. Oh, come on! What the heck was that? You idiot. Jack Brabham. What was that? Do I go straight to bed? No, I stay up a little while. If I go straight to bed, I'm too hyped up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after that terrible, terrible death, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? Let's take a look at that again, shall we? Because I don't agree with that at all. And backwards we go. What was this guy thinking? Miles ahead, looking all cool. This game just had like better lighting. It would look pretty good still, I think. Car models, while block you, are like really nicely designed. Ferrari looks great, sounds great. And look at this idiot. So yeah, sure, I got that wrong. And I got that wrong. And then I'm well up to speed here. You have to brake here because it's a very sharp corner. This guy just smashes me to death. Death. Dead. Destroyed. Not cool, my friend. Not cool. Nelson Delgado, thank you for the like. Unfortunately, you've caught me right at the end of the stream. I'd like to say thank you to everybody because you guys freaking rock. I hope you enjoyed something a little bit different. I hope you learned a little bit something about Grand Prix Legends, my very much favorite racing game. It's old, it's got its issues, but I still play it to this day and I still enjoy it. The Dark Souls of racing games, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Prix Legends. Go research it a little bit. You can download the Grand Prix Legends 2020 demo. Basically, you can figure out how to unlock the entire game from that. There's tons of mods. There's tons of tracks. There's tons of different cars you can download. It's an amazing, amazing simulator that's 22 years old. Older than a lot of you guys watching right now. It's an amazing thing, and I think you guys should check it out. Keep the dream alive. Keep it going. And see how things end up. Guys, thank you everybody for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys on Sunday for some Flight Simulator, probably. Tamaziri will be online tomorrow. He will be probably playing some horror games, which should be quite cool. So be sure to look out for that. He should be starting about 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, I think. Then on Wednesday, the Double D will be joining you in the morning for some Double D action, probably slapping some fools in Call of Duty Cold War. Friday, Double D again, and then me on the Sunday. But also check out the Pimp My Rig competition. It's on our Facebook page. Only way to enter is on Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook. You can win a PC worth over 30,000 Rand. And I am way underestimating how much that computer costs. It is a monster beast. It'll run any game perfectly. With that said and done, thank you very much, guys. Connor, Alonso, Nelson, Shannon, Captain Jakes, Filippo, Vessel, Kelly, Yon, everybody who popped in, joined, shared, liked, commented, or just stayed a while and listened. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you guys super soon, and hopefully see you on Sunday. Sorry, Alibi. Sorry, man. Too late, but I will see you guys Sunday. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.